Hello everybody, Trekkie here with a brand new Minecraft series that is being SMP Feed the Beast on the What the Craft server. You can apply. It's a whitelisted server. It's a rather small community. As you can see, we have just a few people on. Demordry, myself, and Wazupian, or however that is pronounced. If there's something more fancy to that, I apologize. Uh, But yeah, I have mentioned this in my single player that I wanted to start a SMP series of Feed the Beast for a little bit of variety in what you could expect from my videos. My standard mod set is single player. It's single player. It's magical, but mods really nothing. Most of the mods in here are technical, so it's a different change of pace. And of course, the multiplayer environment will allow for some fun with at random being it killing other players, pranking them, or going on adventures into the Twilight Forest, whatever it may be. That'll be fun. I'm going to really enjoy it, and I really like playing here. I've only started up a little bit of a base. I haven't really got far. Just basic resource gathering. I don't feel you all really need to see me go through the whole spiel of cutting down my first tree and digging into the ground. Um, but more about the server. Like I said, it's called What the Craft. You can apply on the Minecraft forums. It is a whitelist server. Uh, and like I said, a very small community. That's on purpose. It's all very. I think you have to be 18 plus and a mature person, and I like it like that. With small servers, you can get to know people when you're talking. Chat isn't spammed a mile a minute. Like the free to join server. The people are generally more mature. I've actually get along really well with them. They're pretty cool people. We help each other out. But I haven't really got too far. I've actually been putting off getting too far so I could do this series. The owner of the server is Duff, which is D-U-F. Doof, or Duff, I don't know. Maybe I'll just call him Doof for whatever reason. And I don't think that's in any way related to the Simpsons beer or alcoholic products, which is I think it's D-U-F-F. Is that what it is? I don't know. I haven't seen Simpsons in forever. Um, But what we can look forward to this server is, of course, lots of messing with mods. That being all the great mods that come with Feed the Beast. We are running the Mindcrack pack. The current version, as of this, is 8.1.1. Lots of cool stuff. I've taken off the micro blocks so my list isn't quite as long. Forestry, thermal expansion, extra bees, railcraft, all the good stuff. I think the only real difference between Dire Wolf and this, uh, major things I can think off the top of my head is really Mistcraft. This server, this lacks it. Of course, we still have Thaumcraft, which is something I use in single player, so that'll be cool. We also have Steve's Carts, which will be useful. We don't have. I don't think they. Well, maybe we do have extra bees. I didn't know we had. Do we have extra bees here? I guess we do. There seems to be lots of. Yeah, extra bees, of course. The extra bees machines. And, of course, the Master Apiarist database. Floor in a box. Portal gun. You all know the Mindcrack pack. I'm sure you all know from probably watching the Mindcrack crew. So, expect those things here. We do have Greg Tech. It is modified, of course. All the vanilla Industrial Craft 2 recipes are in, but Greg Tech and everything else, I think, is actually still the Greg Tech stuff in particular. The Greg Tech stuff in particularly. God, I can't talk. Learn your English, Trek. Okay, let's try this again. The Greg Tech stuff in particular uses its own advanced recipes. We got it. We got it. We're moving forward. All right. Exciting. Um, oh, damn. I just thought it needed to be mentioned because even though the recipes on NEI will show the advanced recipes for IC2, it is in fact the standard stock IC2 recipes. So I like it better that way. I don't think it's any really needlessly complicated by Greg Tech. I never liked that bit of Greg Tech. I'm not really familiar with Greg Tech. This is my really first experience with it. So we'll be derping around a bit with that. And of course, of other mods, I'm not an expert on all these mods. Not nearly as knowledgeable about them as I am my single player mods. But I mean, I'm competent enough to figure them out, and we'll figure them out as I go. Um, Now, visually, as you may notice, is a little bit different looking than my single player series. I am using the John Smith Technician Remix Pack for the current version, whatever it may be. I am in a snow biome, which is actually, I don't think snow, I think it is ice plains. And that's going to be part of my build, because I have a big plan for a pretty awesome build. What you can expect from me is to turn this big old biome, and it is pretty sizable, I'm in a decent area of it anyway, into a giant gaping hole into the ground with quarries. Now you may ask, why would I do that? What kind of build is that? Well, I want to have a big kind of circular hole in the ground, and floating over it is a gigantic snowy fortress, snowy ice or whatever fortress, whatever we come up with as we go. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be floating in the middle with just a couple bridges floating over the gap to get in. And of course, it's gonna be, like I said, a giant hole in the ground. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna take a lot of work, but luckily, Feed the Beast has a lot of stuff to help us along that way. And of course, we have micro blocks, so that'll allow a lot of extra flavor in design, and various stuff like all the machines and everything. So we're gonna have plenty to deal with, plenty to get going on. And as you can see here, I have a few, like I said, a few basic things. Let's have a rundown of all the stuff I've collected so far. I have carrots and potatoes. Carrots are stored away. I got wheat, pumpkins, melons over there, which is hard to see from here. Is flax for string. I got corn. That's I think a Zycraft. Over here I got some cows, necessary, useful for Thaumcraft research. Chickens, also the feathers and such, also useful for Thaumcraft research. It's mainly the reason I have them at all. I have an egg here. Boop. Basic research. A few minor industrial craft stuff. The basics: the extractor, the macerator, the solar panels. Some rubber trees, some regular trees, nothing really fancy going on there. Coal coke oven, that's railcraft. Some factorization stuff here, power. Basically, I'm just using the heater for my furnaces. Furnaces. Craft packet stamper. Red alloy furnace, which the red alloy red wiring is so I wish I had it in my single player, but it's like a tech mod, so I'm kind of avoiding it there, but we'll be able to use it here. Hey, this is iron ingot. Get in there. I think I'm just lagging. It's been a very laggy day. I hope that's not. Of course, I got some soul shards already. Cave spider, blaze, skeleton. Working on another skeleton spawner, and that's one of the things we're going to be building this first episode, is my mandatory experience system. So yeah, that's basically, and of course, chests of various resources. Like I said, I didn't want to draw out the starting bit. It's boring. I'm sure you all know how to punch a tree and dig a hole. If you don't, you're probably watching the wrong person, because I'm not going to tutorial that for you. Not in this series. Sorry. Yeah, you're going to need to be a little bit more advanced in your knowledge of Minecraft to really get the most out of this series, because we'll be using some mod items. Of course, I got my portal to the Nether, which is right near a Nether fortress. That's pretty cool. Hidden under this bit, I got my entrance to, yes, the block lag. I guess it's just a laggy night. Somebody else, Mord, was complaining about the lag too. It's just one of those days, Figures when I want to record, there's a day. That's my Twilight Forest portal. Kind of got it hidden. I'm hoping nobody goes in there. I started off in a pretty cool spot. I don't want anybody to kill my guy because I've been saving him. my bed, my Thaumcraft, all the basic spiels. So that's cool. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of fun here. I think I love Feed the Beast. A lot of cool mods in here. It'll be something definitely different from single player, because single player is all magical mods. Of course, I'm gonna miss some of my single player mods. Magical Crop's gonna miss it. Ars Magica. I think that's mostly it. I mean, everything else we got extra biomes in part of the. Most of the other mods are part of the mod pack, so it's not like a huge loss. It's just that I will miss some of my own particular mods. And this being a server, I can't just add as I feel. I probably could request them, but I think he's just sticking to the pack itself, so every time the pack updates, it's easier to go forth. So let me gather some materials. Just a bit, my friend, just a bit. And of course, my game name is Ostromasi. That is actually, this account is actually not my account. I'm just using it until I get my own. Money's been extremely tight for me. Even affording $20 for my own account has been a terrible, terrible burden. Maybe one day I'll get it. Maybe one day when my YouTube takes off and I have extra spare dollars, I'll be able to have my own account and it'll say VirtualTrekkie when I'm talking an account. But I have to thank my friend. She's great. Well, not so much great anymore, but still not great. Not so great at all. Let's just say we have an understanding enough that I'm allowed to still use the account. It's really hers, not mine. So shame, but what can you do? It's nighttime. It always seems like it's nighttime. And when I was preparing to do this video, I'm gonna get stuck in my resource. I'm just standing here doing nothing. I was restarting my computer. I got up and I look up on the ceiling like, oh damn, there's a spider up there, a spider. And as anybody who knows me knows, Trekkie and spiders do not mix well. There's no mixture of Trekkie and spider that goes well together. So I'm like, damn, spider, shit, he's blocking the doorway, my exit route. And I'm just freaking out. And I don't want to get anywhere near the spider. He's just in my eyes, he's a huge spider. He might as well be gigantic. In reality, he's a dinky little thing that I shouldn't be afraid of at all. But I am, because I'm a big old pussy around spiders. As it were. Maybe I'll use ice in this. I have plenty of ice in this biome. We're going to build ourselves, like I said, our experience system. You gotta have the basics to start off with, right? And experience is a good way to go. Where's my Silk Touch pick? Can't get myself a fortune pick, but I got a Silk Touch. What I like about it is I can just look at that. Look at that. Easy work. And we're going to need to clear away this ice eventually anyway if we're going to dig giant holes in the ground. Might as well start by getting some of this ice. Whee! Love it. So I managed to kill the spider. I snuck by him, got raid, went postal on his ass. Why is it not picking? Oh, I'm lagging. Man, this may not be the best time to do this stuff. This stuff is really going bad, but I figure progress must go on. And it's not so bad that I can't do it. I mean, look, I'm still breaking stuff, so it's not terrible. Not terrible to the point it's unplayable. It's just inconvenient, I guess. And every server has its fits. Unless you got a hell of a server that's immune to having problems on occasion. Make our spawner room out of ice. Now, everything here is temporary. All this will be gone eventually. Once we start building our giant fortress. Oh, I think I should outline what I want to build. Oh, I did. Did I? Or didn't I? I don't even remember. I have no memory. Like I said, giant hole in the ground, giant ice fortress. It's going to be like a massive tower. I've not decided what materials I want to build it out of yet. I'm thinking basalt or maybe even zirconium. The black zirconium blocks would be pretty cool, especially with it snowing down over it. I think that's going to be pretty cool because nobody really messes in snow biomes. Everybody you see always does like the other biomes, And that's a shame, I think. It really is. It's a shame that nobody ever really messes with that stuff. Because there's some cool stuff that you could build that nobody ever really touches. I think we got enough. And as I'm just making the area look uglier by the moment. What is this white shit? What is this white stuff? Oh, that's clay. I'm not used to using the texture pack. As I said, it's John Smith, Technology Remix. It's pretty cool. I think it is, what, 16 times or 32 times? It's one of the two. Oh, I need a... Love these barrels, too. I mean, I am familiar with some of this stuff. It's not like I've never used it at all. But, um, you know, you miss it sometimes in single player when you're doing a themed. Oh, what the hell am I doing? It's not how you make that stuff. This is basically, I have this stuff in single player. I should know how to make a soul cage. Let's get up there. Where do we want to plop this thing down? It's a temporary. It doesn't have to be pretty. Like I said, with most of the beginning of the series is going to be getting our... Let's put it over here if I can get it off the ice. So, yeah. Same drop area as I always use. My friend... well, not really friend, I should say. The lady for which I share this account. It's taken a lot of liberty. We share ideas. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I don't know if I'm actually placing or what. I don't know if I'm placing or not. And I know if I fall, I gotta be careful. No. No, because that's just gonna put all my torches away. Whee! No, that's gonna kill me. Yep. Well, Trekkie starting off well. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's over here. My brains knows no bounds. Brilliance knows no bounds. We have already started with a death. All my stuff just randomly all over the place. I have not even set up my inventory tweaks, so now I have to manually place everything. Oh, the horror. Let's see. Can I just do this? No. I don't really need that in any place. I just need this. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, I need my backpack. It's not a backpack. Is that? Oh, it is a backpack. It's not lap pack. That's what it's not. Oh, look at this. I'm just so disorganized. So disorganized. Where is my sword? I should have a weapon. An offensive increment. There it is. So, I'll have to count this again. 1. Okay. So that's 24 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yes, we have it right. And if I don't want to die, I gotta go down this middle. Ooh. God dang. Alright, now we know where we're going. But as I was saying about spiders, I'm absolutely terrified of them. I won't go near them. I won't even hit them with a shoe to kill them. I have to kill them from range. I'll go Rambo on their ass. Once I see a spider, I will relentlessly hunt it down until it is dead. That is just me, and now I can't get down there without dying. You know what? I don't have time all day to wait for this health to go up, so. Wee. Okay. Okay, do I have enough wood for this? Yes, thank God. I was really worried I didn't have enough wood because all I have is a basic, very old school farm where you put cobble or something above it, and then so they don't grow in the giant trees. That is all I have to work with. Why is this not? Oh, I must be lagging again. Why you lag? We're gonna use Steve Carts. I really like Steve Carts. Steve Carts is pretty cool. Most people use forestry, but I want to use something a little different. There we go. We got what we needed. Now we just gotta let's make this a little bit fancy. So this is 1, 2, 3. Same on all sides. We've done this as single player, guys. You know what this is. This is a mob farm. But I just need something, just a little something to carry me on. I think this server stuff's going to be pretty cool, man. I cannot wait to use these mods. I've been holding off so long to use these mods so I can do it for the Let's Play. I mean, I've actually been on the server for a little while now, but I've not done nothing. I've just done basic stuff. Basic grinding, resource grinding. I do like these texture packs. The John Smith is a really nice one. Look at that. It's going to be nice. I think it's going to look really nice when we start building stuff. Even the simple wood textures are really nice. So let's... Since tier 5 spawners do not require a dark light level, we could just use whatever. We could let however much light we want in here. Wee slide. And another bonus to be in the... not that it's really a bonus in modded, as far as modded gameplay, but ice is... You could make a old school item, like item transport systems with ice. Maybe I'll try it just for the sake of trying it. I know we have pipes and everything, so we don't need to do that, but pipes are going to be so nice. I can't wait. All around, it's just great. I'm excited. Very excited about the use of pipes. Like I said, this thing doesn't have to look that great. It's only going to be a temporary thing, but we're just trying to be a little bit fancy. Just trying to be a little bit fancy. And of course, right now I'm just going to use the red alloy wire to turn this on and off. Because it's a server. Other people play here. The system might cause lag. You gotta be respectful. In my single player, I can let stuff run however long I want and not have to care. But here, I'm going to turn my system off when I'm not using it and when I'm not online. So, you gotta be respectful. And that's another reason why I appreciate that he's started the server for a mature community, like a mature, small community, because the people here are great. They really are. So yeah, we got our basic spawner room. That's definitely an interesting look, isn't it? Ice. I might have underestimated ice as a viable building resource. Of course, any kind of light it melts it. But yeah. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2. This is the spawner. 3. That's 4. Go up to 5. Of course, around the top. Oh, not there though. The freezing bit has just occurred to me that it could cause some issues with our water source blocks in here. We're going to definitely have to put torches in here to keep our... Do I have any more? No. Oh, this part's gonna be ugly. Shit, ain't it? We can't do these. It's not gonna be pretty, but I want it to be at least some bit decent looking. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish the outside round of this, and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. I finished the top, finished the sides. Now we just got to finish hooking up the system. Now, one benefit to this is I could use red alloy wire, which is an amazing block added by Red Power, which it's basically the same as any, like using red stone dust, except it could stick to walls. So if I do this, I could power my spawner and just lead this wire straight up, down walls, cross them any bit, around corners. It's an amazing stuff. You make it in a red alloy furnace, or well, an alloy furnace, I guess you could say, by smelting 4 redstone with 1 iron ingot, and that'll get you, I think each combined will get you 1 red alloy ingot, and then you just combine that in a vertical row, like up and down, to get a bunch of wiring. Pretty simple. It's not difficult to get, but it is very extremely useful. Where is my sticks? Which is just one of the many great perks of playing on this pack is that I do need a lever. Is we'll have many new toys and many new ways to get stuff done. And of course later I'll be able to make wireless receivers and stuff that I won't even have to run redstone everywhere. I could just power it remotely. So for now, we're just going to click this on so this turns the spawner off. So even when I put the shard in, skeletons are not going to go ahead and just start spawning. Watch. Skeleton spawner. Can I put this in there? This is the right... Oh, this is lagging. See, the skeleton spawner is in there, but they're not spawning. So it allows me to control the spawner quite easily. I can still work in here, still get stuff done as needed. It's amazing. Let's put torches in the corner above the source blocks so they don't freeze. It's just the same way I put it. I don't think it matters which angle it's facing. I just do not want... And of course the bonus of working with ice, if I ever need... I don't have no more ice, I better not do that. I could just break a block, get another water source block, and bam. So now really most of this room is done. We just need to get out of here. And I use a sand pillar. I actually ran out of ice before I could finish this. But what can you do? Let's get out of there. That is a bit laggy. I will admit, it is... Damn. See that? Yeah, it is a bit laggy today. It's just a server down. I like the way that ice looks. It is a pretty neat look to it. Even from afar. I mean, it's not the most advanced, decor. Of course, the sand kind of ruins it. But really all we need to do now is get up there and run the wiring down here so we could turn it off from below. I am directly below it, okay. That's definitely not where I want it. Love red alloy wire. I mean, these mod packs ask a lot of cool stuff. I know we got cool stuff in my single player, but in their own way, these mod stuff are really awesome as well, and I think we'll really enjoy using them. Of course, I guess I could have picked a better spot. There's ice right there. That's okay. We could work around that. So now we're going to want to cover it up so the sun isn't burning the skeletons. But we turn it off and you can see skeletons spawning there already. Now we just need to get down. We got to take our lever, run our red alloy wiring. Oh, I guess I was already over. Oh, that's okay. We'll work with it. It's very versatile stuff. Like I said, over, round, up, down, every which way. Even for a redstone noob like myself, it is immensely useful. Not exactly pretty, but a lot more functional than normal redstone. Watch this. Just go down. Oh, you can't go down? Oh, because I'm lagging. No wonder. I say I'm pretty sure it could go on the... Yeah, it could go on the ceiling. Just run it down the side here. Oh, I love this stuff. Pretty cool. Makes it very easy. I really wish I had this stuff, like I said, in my single player, because it would allow me to turn off my system without having to fly up to it. And with my bit of mod packs, there's really no easy way to do this. Thaumcraft has a device called a arcane ear that can allow you like to kind of wirelessly transmit redstone signals, but it only flickers. It does. You'd have to create some kind of T flip flop or something. And I'm a redstone noob. I don't know nothing about that stuff, even though I just said it. All right, let's get this down here. It's lagging, so that stuff's gonna go away. There we go. Just flick on our switch. Very basic. Skeleton's not really out there, he's just lagging. Hey skeletons, how's it going? And if I want to turn the system off, the wiring will go up there and it shuts it off. You can even see him up there. I can't zoom in because I don't have Optifine, but you can see him up there getting pushed toward the outside. That's funny. And of course we just do this the old-fashioned way. Actually, I don't need to hit him with a sword. Just like I did in my single player in the very beginning when I made mine. I smack him with the red alloy wire. That'll take care of it. And of course I get my experience. Now getting experience isn't a problem. I could enchant and finally get myself a fortune pick. Because I actually, for one point here, had more iridium ore than I did diamonds. That's pretty sad. Diamonds are useful for a lot in these mod packs, so... Yeah, so, I mean, we're getting close to the end of the episode 1. This has been mostly an introductory video to the server, to what to expect. And of course, I wanted to do something important. And of course, that is making this temporary spawn system with this red alloy wire just sticking out of it. I love this stuff. There's so many cool things we're going to be messing with this series to do it completely different than I do in my single player. So it's gonna keep everything fresh. So if you like the Feed the Beast mod pack, you can watch this and watch me do stuff. If you like, the magical mods and everything I use in single player, you can watch that, or you can watch both. I mean, I'd appreciate if you watch both. I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm like, yeah, you want to watch both? Fine, be my guest. It only helps me out. So yeah, I love this ice. It's pretty cool. Hello, skeletons. And of course, these tier 5 spawners, they spawn mobs at such a rate that you get experience so easy. I just wish it weren't lagging so bad today. It's terrible. The server is usually never like this. It probably just needs a restart. This is the first day I think in all the days I've ever been playing on the server I've ever had lag this way. Yeah, see, the other players are noticing too, so it's just not me. It's a shame. Let me have Mord say hi. Being the noob that he is, he's obviously envious of my technical ability with mods. He's probably over there living in a dirt room with just a furnace and a workbench. Notice me banging on the keys. It's always been one of my things. Like, I always type like I'm banging on the damn things. Nobody cares about you. This is my Let's Play, Mord. Nobody cares about you on the YouTube. This is me. This is all me in here. This is all Trekkie. All laggy Trekkie that can't pick nothing up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first episode. I know it's a little introductory, but it's kind of a necessity. You gotta give people what to expect. And there's to be lots to expect. We got, like I said, look at this. Well, not list. I gotta get rid of this. Right click. I remembered this time. It's like 23 pages of mod stuff to use. I mean, granted, some of it's just fuels and stuff, but still, tons and tons of items to use. Steve Carts, we're going to be getting to that probably next episode. Love it. It's amazing mod. I think it's very underrated. Or maybe it's overrated. I don't know. Maybe it's just highly rated. Who knows? But it could do a lot of cool things with your modular carts. We're going to get into that. Lots of cool stuff. Hope you look forward to it as much as I do. This has been my first episode on the What the Craft server, SMP. Take care of yourselves.